You're risking your whole life for such an insignificant amount of money. And I know that a lot of times, you know, it's sad because people are in crazy situations where they can't feed their families, they can't pay their bills, and out of nowhere, some magical figure offers them, listen, all you got to do is just take this money, transport it through America, and then, you know, we're going to give you a nice bit of money. We're going to give you $50,000, okay? And this is one such story we've got today. This is a drug bust in America. She got caught with $1.75 million of cocaine in a transport van going across state lines. This is nuts. And the reason she did it is because she needed the money for her family. You can tell this woman is just a normal, everyday woman, but she got coerced because the money just tasted so sweet. But as we're going to find out, was the reward worth it? We're going to find out the answer to that right now. Have a look.
Noticed a truck with out-of-state license plates and no headlights on. A traffic stop was subsequently initiated. Here's what went down.
How are you? Not too bad. I'm gonna pick up this penny that fell out of your door, okay? Is this your truck?
No, it's a rental.
A rental? Did you rent it?
Yes.
Okay, do you have the rental agreement and your license?
Yes.
That was also down there. I didn't want that to blow out.
She's being very calm right now for how much you're about to see that's in her boot.
Can you do me a favor? Can you turn your headlights on?
Yes.
And what's crazy is the reason they pulled her over to begin with was just because her headlights weren't even on. You're going to see she's going to pay the price for everything just simply because her headlights weren't even on. Whoa. Keep watching, guys. This is about to turn mad.
So, where are you taking the truck to?
It's going to come back.
To Arizona?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you rented this and you're moving your stuff to Harrisburg?
Yeah.
This is where the police officer's like, yeah, I don't really believe this woman because, like, why would you drive all the way back? Like, you would have just hired a rental company or van with a van because that's long for you to drive back empty. Makes no sense, right? So now, because she's not doing it for a company, her story's not checking out. But again, she's being so calm, so calm. Respect to her for being this calm. I would have been freaking out knowing what she knows that's in her boot of that truck.
Yeah, just a little stuff, and then I'm gonna take another one.
Okay. When did you rent this?
It was on Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Sorry.
This Wednesday?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Have you had any tickets or anything else?
No, nothing.
Okay. So do you work for a moving company?
No, I used to work.
That's why he's asking the question again, because he wants to double down on that, because that's an important fact. Like, because the fact that she's not working for a company and just driving through, especially if no friends or no family, just moving house, makes no sense. Okay, if she's there with 2 kids, you know what I mean, or a husband or whatever, makes a bit more sense. But she's driving by herself back and forth. It's suspicious to the officer.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't work.
You don't do that anymore because it looks like you rented it under this. Andrea.
Yeah, that's what's my company.
Okay.
Like I said,
So this isn't your company?
No.
What's in here right now?
It's just some sofas and my luggage, and just that.
Sofas and luggage? Okay. Okay. And it belongs to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I hear this a lot, okay?
Yeah.
And if you're doing it for...
It just sounds suspicious. If she was doing it for a company, it would make perfect sense. Companies do this stuff all the time, moving things. I've got a couple of friends that literally own trucks. They travel up and down the country, up and down Scotland. I think even one of my friends, he went down to Amsterdam the other day and delivered some stuff. And it makes sense he's coming back here empty because he has a company in this and he has to come back to his home base. But doing it for residential, coming back all that way, remember, this is America. She's crossing state lines, okay, about to find out. She's traveling hundreds of miles back and forth. It takes so many hours to do that. It's just not feasible and it's not efficient for someone to do that by herself.
For pay, that's fine.
No, it belongs to me. It belongs to me.
All right, and then so why are you gonna drive the truck all the way back?
Because like I say, I'm coming to move her here and then I'll go back and then bring another stuff.
Okay, all right. Bear with me. Let me do some checking on some things, but that's why I have you stopped, okay?
Yeah.
Be careful. Have you had any breaks or anything? When did you leave Tucson?
I just leave in Wednesday.
Wednesday? So you've been driving hard then if you're here already. Where have you been sleeping at?
At the hotel.
Oh, you slept at the hotel?
Yeah.
Okay. How many nights?
It's 2 nights.
You spent 2 nights in a hotel?
Yeah. No, one night, like I came on Wednesday. I slept in the hotel, and then yesterday I slept in the hotel.
Okay. All right. Well, bear with me for 1 second. I'm going to check some things out, and I'll be back with you, okay? All right.
Yeah, The officer ain't falling for this story right now, guys. He's like, yeah, it's not checking out. It's not checking out.
Well, this is an agreement. This is a problem. So she said she rented this on Wednesday, which...
So I don't know much about America's map. So she started in Arizona and now she's in Ohio. So let's just have a look here at how far away that actually is, okay? So we can really work out what we're talking about here. So she started in Tucson, Arizona. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I know Ohio's in the north somewhere. Let's go to Ohio up here. Oh my God. She went all the way from Phoenix, Tucson, Arizona to Ohio. Yeah, this ain't checking out. That's literally a transatlantic flight away. Babe. Yeah, that ain't checking out, babe. Like, nah. Yeah, she like, nah. I'm sorry, babes, but these police cops are onto you because it just does not check out. That sounds dodgy AF. Wow. Let's have a look.
Yeah. Wednesday. Today's Friday. Smell the air freshener? Yeah. It's all over the rental. So she rented this in Tucson, but here's the problem. She won't tell me the truth. She rented this under Andrea Celia Delivery, which is a company. She said she had a moving company. She doesn't work there anymore. She's going to Harrisburg, PA, and she's taking it back to Tucson. I'm like, if you're moving your stuff to Harrisburg, why are you driving this back? She's like, well, I'm going to go back and get more stuff. So one of two things is going on here. She's either lying about the moving stuff and this is not her stuff, or she's doing something else that she shouldn't be doing. That's really the only the reason for this. I mean, this is a $1,100 rental.
And she has to be back in Tucson with it.
In 4 days.
Well, she's not gonna make it if you keep pulling her over.
She'd do a better job of driving. I wouldn't have to stop her. I told her, I'm like, listen, if you're moving stuff for somebody else, I don't have an issue with that. I'm not here to do anything about it. I'm not the OT. She wouldn't come off of it. So
I can hear her.
The police might be an issue for her, but there's a bigger force. I think that would be an even bigger problem for her if she makes the wrong moves here.
She's still up there. So
Say what?
she's by herself. Coming from Tucson, going to Harrisburg, so...
Is she nervous?
Smell that.
It's like downy or something.
That's what I said. It's like a softener, fabric softener or something.
You know, maybe my wife will shoot me.
Huh?
How come it smell like that? My wife will shoot me.
I'm just gonna walk it. Okay.
Suspect. We got the sniffer dog boys, the sniffer dogs. They're checking for that stuff now, boys. This is mad.
Good job.
So the thumb meant it's a positive match. Those dogs are so cool, man, how they know.
No weapons on you?
No, not good.
I'll just have you put your hands on top of your head. I'm just going to pat you down with the back of my hand, okay? Face the car. Come on back here.
And I can't believe she's still staying this calm. Even me, I'd be like freaking out right now. Because what she's got in there is mad. Like, your life's about to change. Like, this is... You know, there's like those movies, like, this is the moment where you beep up. This is the moment where your life changed forever. This is the moment you'll never see your kids ever again. This is the moment where you'll never live a normal life ever again. This is the moment that even if you come out of jail, you will never be employed ever again. This is the moment where you fudged up. You fudged up, sister. You're done on these streets. You're done. I'm sorry for you. It's sad because I know why you're doing it. But regardless, the facts are you fudged the fudge up. Mad.
Where's the key to the lock?
It's in the
Is everything in that truck belong to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just have you have a seat there, okay?
Did you duck your head? Oh. Big old one.
Well, that looks dodgy. Like, you expect to have like loads of furniture in there. If you're doing a move from like literally across almost the entirety of America, you'd expect she's gonna get her bang for her buck and get a big, you know, a lot of stuff from moving house. All I see in there is like a sofa and like one piece of luggage. Like, suspect. Yeah, front row seat.
Load 'em up, buddy! What is it?
Kilos, bro.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's stuff bag.
Holy. My God.
Woo! Dude, that's a big. That's a lot of dope, baby. That's a lot of dope. Holy.
And in a way, it's kind of cool how they're all like celebrating this massive moment. It's kind of like when you watch a football game and, you know, the one that scored the goal is like, starts running all over the pitch and everyone jumps all over him and like hugs him and stuff. Like the emotions here. Because I guess to score that kind of amount of drugs is a rare thing. You don't do that every single day in your job. And they're just getting so excited over it. It's nuts. Like, but at the same time, well, they're having a celebration and reward here. That lady is done out here.
Bro, leave it here. We'll get pictures. That thing is filled up. Just put the lock back on.
Filled up.
You already know.
Yes.
She even put her hands out.
Something you want to deliver?
Yes.
All right, turn around. Right here, we'll do it in the front.
She knows what's good.
Where's this going? New York? New York City?
So it was really going to New York. She's going from, oh my God, this is nuts. She was going from the West Coast almost all the way over to the East Coast. That is nuts. You know how long that is? Look, there's Arizona. Okay. Here's New York. There is New York. There's so many places along the way, thousands of miles along the way, where she could F up and get caught. Is it worth it? How many hours is that? 36 hours of non-stop driving to do that. That's 36 hours in that car where you could F up. And obviously, clearly, that's coming from Mexico or something. So it must have come across the border, okay? Went into Phoenix to Tucson, Arizona. And that's how the supply and the drug trade goes through. Why she's in Ohio, I don't know. Maybe she's dropping off some in different places on the way. I don't know. But that's all nuts. Wow. Wow. Wow, this gets worse and worse, by the way, guys. Keep watching.
You want to deliver it?
I was going to do it because they was going to pay me.
Okay. But you don't want to move this to New York? For us.
To help you as well. It's not just...
So they're offering her a deal right now. But the thing is, if she takes this deal, okay, that's now going to jeopardize her position with the cartel. She's going to prison. She knows that, regardless, okay? She might get a few less years and why she go in witness protection, but the cartel will seek blood and revenge. So they'll hurt her family so quick if she snakes on them. You just can't do that in this game. So that's why she's being so like apprehensive about this.
Have a seat up there.
I don't know.
Think about it. You got some time, okay?
Go ahead and have a seat up there.
Better to sacrifice herself for the whole family because like...
Super Bowl, baby. That's the Super Bowl. Did you see it? Hey, where's the key?
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to drive this back to our post. It's to the next exit, and we'll talk in there, okay? All right? You good?
Yeah.
It's going to New York. There's 2 big bags in there. Dude, it's huge.
Think about what we're offering you. This is part of your life, too, okay?
I have kids, I have a husband, so they don't know nothing.
I know, but somebody's going to be very mad.
And my husband is going to get mad with me.
I'm talking about when you lose what's in there.
I know.
I'm not going to be happy. Where's your...
Well, that's why she's not going to snake on them because they'll be even more mad if she reveals their names and where it came from and how they got it in. No. Your life's already out, but don't risk your family now, innit? You get me? Like,
Your family even think you're at right now?
They think I was working. They didn't know nothing. I just say I was going to make a delivery. I like to put furniture for another person, and my husband said, "Oh, yeah, it's fine."
Okay. So what we're
oh my God, she's lied to her husband. The husband has no idea what's going on. And her husband is about to lose his wife. Those kids won't be seeing their mother again for a long time. This is so sad. And you can just tell she's just some normal type of girl. She's just doing it because she needed a bit of money. Life is hard out here, but she just took the offer on an off chance, thought she'd get away with it. She probably thought, yeah, I'll just do it one time and I'll just, and then I'll make my money and I'll just leave. But just like having sex and being able to have a baby by doing it just one time, the risk of doing this kind of stuff and then getting caught, it just takes one time for your life to be over. And the thing about this, she's not a single lady. She's now messed up the life of her husband and, more importantly, her children. Mummy will not be there to tuck her back into bed every single night anymore. Mummy will be not there to cook them dinners anymore. She's effed up so many lies by doing what she did, and she lied to her husband. It's not like they took the risk together. Oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for that husband when he comes back and hears this, because it's like, what does he do now? How does he look after those kids? What? You gotta have empathy with these kind of things, man. This is peak, because like, cool, she did a crime, cool, but the repercussions of that outside of her is so strong. It's like, those kids are now messed up for life, okay? Not having two parents in your life does mess you up psychologically, financially, socially. It all changes, and peak, man.
Is for you to deliver that to New York and we arrest them. It helps you because the presumption right here for you is to go to prison. Okay? We work out here in the middle of nowhere.
She's not dumb. She knows she's going to prison, bro. Like, come on. And she also knows the implications. Like, cool, she might, at best, she'll get let off everything and then she goes to witness protection. Okay, what kind of crap life is that for her and her kids afterwards? And plus the cartel will know she snitched anyway, so they'll still try and find her. And because she's from South America or Central America, they have connections. They'll find her eventually, man. I don't believe in this protection stuff. Like, the cartel is strong. Peak, man.
They don't like that stuff coming through here. Okay, so think about it. Because if you're willing to take it to New York, bring her in the DEA, which me and him both work for the DEA as well, besides the fact that we're state troopers. And that in turn, that cooperation helps you with sentencing. Okay, so think about that. Any questions of me so far?
No, okay.
Okay. It's big packages.
You sent us after a different one.
No, you went after a different one.
Those are kilos after kilos after kilos, man. That's a lot. She's not carrying a brick here. She's carrying, like, the house. Oh, we know what that's for. That's a tracker left by the cartel. Does she even know that's even in there?
I guarantee the dimness is set down. Take a picture, because this was shoved down in here. I think this
The cartel's tracking her whereabouts for the whole trip.
is just props. This is props, but we'll still rip it open. All right.
Am I driving your Tahoe or this?
You're driving this.
Feels good, baby.
Just like that.
Like that.
Feels good for you, but for her,
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When we get there to your office, can I call my husband and tell what is happening and tell my kids that I don't know something?
I'll tell you this, even if you choose not to cooperate, I understand, and we can't make you do anything that you don't want to do, I'll absolutely let you call your husband. But until we decide the game plan, nobody can know that you got stopped.
Okay.
We do that to protect us and you. You have a lot of big life decisions to make in about the next 20 minutes. Is that something that you would potentially be interested in?
wow, 20 minutes. Like, she's like, yeah, big decisions, because her life is changed for the worse, no matter which choice she picks, because like, she's done out here. She's done.
About doing the delivery?
I don't know. It's because
Did you tell anybody you were getting stopped?
No, nobody.
Of course she wouldn't tell them that. She'd get killed.
What they typically do is just tell you a city that you're going to.
Yeah, they tell me a city and just go, and they say, oh, we're gonna call you when you're getting there.
Do you know that they're tracking you?
I not even know.
Yeah, they're tracking you.
She didn't even know, as I thought. Yeah, she didn't even know. These guys don't play the cartel serious. Like, have you not seen like Narco and all that stuff? Like, watch any telenovela. Listen, I speak fluent Spanish now, and it's like, watch any telenovela. It's all about drugs and love, and these guys don't play. These guys kill for fun. Like, like, have you seen El Salvador, the biggest like prison? I think it's either in the whole world or at least in the whole of America. Like El Salvador prison, it's nuts. These guys don't play games. Like, don't play with these boys. Just don't even take the risk. I know life is hard, but just nah.
What do you do for work?
I don't work.
Okay. What's your husband do?
Why don't you work?
He's a plumber.
How many kids do you guys have?
4.
4 kids, 2 girls, 2 boys. You know that you like. Wow, and she's probably going to be sent to prison where she's arrested. So they're going to have to even travel that far just to see their mum in prison. Like, this is all nuts.
2 girls and 2 boys.
Ma'am, I know you know what my job is and what we do, but at the same time, like, I understand what people do for their kids.
Yeah.
I get it. Give me a minute, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Wow, look at those bricks. Look at those bricks.
Hello.
I'll take you inside, okay? Go down that hall, far bench over against the wall. You have a seat. Ma'am, I'm not pressuring you, obviously, to do the delivery, but we do this a lot. We're good at it. They're going to be really mad, okay? Just the fact you got caught, okay? We like to arrest the bigger players on this end. We like to get the other players on that end. We can only do that with your help. We can only do so much, okay? This is not your first time you've been involved.
See how she kind of like leaned forwards and like just sat forward like that? That's just like, she knows like submission. Like, she knows that this game is over, man.
We're also very good at doing homework on people, okay? Were they paying you by the brick? Do you know how many you had?
I know I had 50.
The risk versus reward. I mean, I'll be honest, $50,000 is an incredible amount of money.
50 grand for that job. 50 grand, what's that? That's not a lot of money. That's 1 car. That's 1 deposit for a house. Big deal. Boo-hoo. Not to risk your life. Oh, no.
What you're risking is also an incredible thing to lose, okay?
That's really...
I mean, we just sentenced a guy 2 months ago that had 15 kilos. He got 16 years.
And Andrea Celaya Rodriguez was charged with trafficking drugs and possession of drugs. If she's convicted, she faces 25 years in prison and a $50,000 fine. My God. ¿Vale la pena? ¿Vale la pena? Was it worth it? I doubt it, man. And I think that's some sort of joke, like 50 grand, okay, was the exact amount of money she was gonna receive. So they just slapped her with the same amount of number, like that, of the reward that she could have got. Like, I find it too ironic and too like coincidental that her fine is the exact same number as what she could have got. Just to like dig in the wound. Like, my heart goes out to her family and friends, man. Good luck. Buena suerte, mi chica.